Hello. Alright. This is probably going to be the last match because it's the last day and this is kind of our 30th game. And we're playing vampires, which is cool. So there's not a ton going on here, but obviously this guy is a complete menace. That's very nice. And then we've got two blodge sidestep. Oof. These guys are going to be nasty. And not a lot else going on. Tackle wrestle is very nice. This is a very well put together team. I wouldn't be surprised if this has a good record. Okay. I mean, vampires are tough, so I still think that's a decent record there. We're of course a higher team value. They're going to get a decent chunk to spend. Just got to wake up here. I don't think we've taken on vampires this time. Like I said, we're 30 games in, so it's kind of hard to remember what our breakdown of teams played is. Could be kind of fun to work that out, actually. See what we face this season. Because there's always like a few kind of glaring omissions and a few people that you feel like you play every other game. Okay, that's pretty standard. Is he gonna... He's dipping in for the babe. I guess kind of feeling the same way as me, like this is the end of the... Kind of getting on for the end of the season. So this should be interesting. Now we kept our agility broken blitzer because I think he still has some good utility. So, and he could be very useful in this game if he kind of hangs around. Now the question with vampires is always: do you go after the vampires first, or do you go after the squishy linemen? Now they have a lot of linemen, so there's an argument for going after the vampires themselves. But we'll kind of see how well he protects everything. He's actually on defense, so he may keep them back. But if he does keep them back, of course, he's not pressuring us. So we'll see how he plays it. He doesn't, on paper, have anybody that does any kind of big removal. He's gone for the agility skills first, which I like, but I think I'd have been tempted to put Mighty Blow on one of these guys just for the, you know, to keep up with the removal game. I kind of would have preferred to defend first. Got both our witches on the sideline, which we need to sort out. He's he's made the right choice of popping the vampires with sidestep on the side, so not going to catch him out with that. We'll get our run of the ball. I think this team is actually in a really good place. So it's going to be sad not to have it anymore. Where are you, Mr. Guard? I've lost you. There you are. So let's see. Who do we want to hit where? I'd rather hit with block if we can. And then... That's a lot to commit to taking this guy down. So I'm probably just going to try and hit one of his... might try and hit the wrestle guy, actually. We'll drop the witches just inside. And yeah, I think I'm kind of okay with this setup. Yeah, I'll probably try and hit him if we can. Just checking that I've got things where I want. Having the diving tackle may be handy as well. Okay, extra rolls all around. That's probably overall better for him, but I mean he already had 4, so you could argue that not really. I think we'll actually drop both our witches back here. Vampires have shenanigans after all, so let's try and keep this safe. We will follow on this one. We will not follow on this one. Maybe I should have followed. I don't know. Nice. This is a very pleasant start. Let's bring you to here. He may foul as well. I don't know. We'll see. Because, I mean... Okay, that's a really solid start. He appoed him. Okay. That was a bold move. Just mainly due to... well, you know. I think we'll put him here. He may try and come down. Just mainly due to the fact that now if the vampires get injured or whatnot, there's no real recourse for them. Okay. Happy enough with that. That was a great first turn. We got 2 off the field, 1 stunned. It's like being Chaos or something. I mean, obviously, it's getting a little ahead of ourselves, but if we were able to take a few of the thralls off, then we can start working on the vampires. They've got 6 rerolls now. Do they have a leader or something? Okay, they failed their first bloodlust. It's going after the guard, which makes sense. It could be annoying. So he's going to be... He doesn't have to bite this guy. He could actually... Okay. Okay, he's going for attrition here. He's got 6 rerolls, so... That worked out well for him. That was... You know... let's see... No. So now you can just move up here and bite this guy. So that's a great start for him as well. This is very injury heavy right from the get-go. I mean, we could attrition it, but the thing is, we have two guys over here. The guard could obviously come in useful, but okay, just to stun again. So let's see how he plays this. We're only 1 up for the moment. Okay. Oh, he does have a leader. Wow, okay. If this guy was only strength 4, we could hit him. But as it is... Of course we would need the guard as things stand. I think nevertheless it makes sense to go for this guy. Alright, solid. So we'll drop back. Okay, you can get all the way up there. You can get in here. We'll one dice this guy. Depending on how this goes, I may do something else as well. Okay, just a push. So we're going to do this. And I think we're also going to do... this. They may be able to get through to the ball now. I mean, they'll be able to get through if they Hypnogaze us, but there's only so much you can really defend against that, so... and we're not really trying super hard, we're just trying to keep something of a front line. But I basically want to tie up his thralls, so that he either has to dodge or try and block us against blodge. So he could move a vampire over here and take away a tackle zone if he wants to make this easier. What kind of kit are they wearing? Just a kind of dull red one. So he's going for the Hypno here. It was a success, which means it's still kind of awkward. He kind of wants to take away somebody else's if he's going for this. Now this guy doesn't have dodge either, so actually that's not the best. He'd almost be better using this guy to go here, do the... Okay, so just going for that block. We are kind of relying on blodge a little bit here. Opting not to knock him into this guy. So I guess he's just trying to keep himself free of people. Is this going to be a blitz? Or is he going for... What's he going for here? Went for a Hypnogaze. Re-rolled it. Okay, he is wild and loose with the re-rolls. Where was he going to come through then? I'm not sure what the plan was. Okay, so he's going to go after the witch because she's a very squishy target, which makes sense. Got her. Very flimsy. So now all his vampires are kind of stacked up here. Oh, trying to open up the foul on the witch. Fair enough. Might wrestle us here. That was some time management for the last second. So he is going to foul. Okay, that's good to know. Just activate there. I do need somebody else over here. I guess you. Well, oh yeah, we did get him. Okay. Tackle. Okay, no dice on that. I think we'll come over here to help protect this way. We'll make this hit. And we will stay. And we will drop through the line here. And I think I'm overall happy with that. Yep. This is not an impervious line we're running here. There are ways to get back to us. Let's see. Let's go this way. So we put this guy here for a reason. Now if he manages to knock these guys over, obviously exciting times. For him, obviously. Oh, he's got a wizard. I should be paying more attention to that. Boy, he's got so much going on. Do you take a bribe as well? Wow. He got a... I did not realize he took a bribe, and a babe, and a wizard. I think I thought the bribe was a babe. He's considering some pretty wild courses of action here. Pass the Bloodlust, failed the Hypnogaze. I don't think he's going to reroll that though. He is going to reroll. Wow, he is using a reroll on. This is going to come at some point. This is going to really come back and bite him, using all his rerolls on his Bloodlusts. I guess he's going to Hypno here as well. So now I imagine he's just going to hit probably hit this guy. It's the easiest to take down. Good choice. So yeah, he does have a 2 dice here. And he managed to get it, which is most unfortunate. So now we're a little bit surrounded. Went for a Hypnogaze. Didn't work though. Let's see. So just activate here. I think I'm going to try and bring my witch here. Now if anything goes super wrong here, it's bad times. So do we want to do this first? I think we have to do this first, just to be sensible. I really want to go on this guy so we can get another hit in, but I think we have to form something of a barricade here. No, we can't. We're not good at dodging here, so I think it does make sense to... what does make sense? I think dropping back is the way to go here. Let's see if this works. It does, that's always nice. Okay, so we can get a hit on this guy now. We have a lot of rerolls to the number of turns we have left. And if we can get a vampire even KO'd, that would be huge. Let's stay. We did. A push is okay. We might actually stay this time. Okay, so that's great. I mean, we've dropped back and not into a safe position, but like every vampire like off the field is huge. Unfortunately, we've given him a free hit on our witch, which I would have almost have liked to hit it on the second time, really. But it looks like he's, well, he's thinking about things anyway. He might be considering what his route through will be, and then he'll move these guys, because he can move this guy over, Hypnogaze here, move this guy over after that, and Hypnogaze like here, and then have a route through. It's risky though, without the built-in reroll. I mean, so far so good. Hypnogaze here? Yeah. Okay, so what's next? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. So he's opening up for this guy to come get the ball. I don't think he's in intercept range. This guy probably will be. Yeah. Let's see, do we just go for that? Yeah, I don't like the intercept chance. Well, we failed the pass anyway, which is unsurprising. And then we caught it. Okay. So it's going to drop down in here somewhere. Good news is wrestle, so we at least don't take an armor break. And there's so few people around here that could catch it. So he can... yeah, it's going to be hard to protect that, but I assume he's going to do some kind of shenanigans. As things stand, if we were to bring this guy in here, we have a 1 dice right off. All we'd have to do is stand this guy up and we have a 2 dice. I assume he's going to try and block that off, but... let's see. Okay, he's trying to come around to kind of block off our bottom entrance or some such. Oh, Bloodlust failed. That means... oh. Oh. Okay, that is a big problem, right? Oh, he probably rerolled the Bloodlust. Rerolled the Bloodlust, but then that failed to dodge. Okay. Yeah, I was like, whoa, isn't that it? So we come in here. We stand up here. I think I actually might try and blitz this. Yeah, we're going to try and blitz this first. Partially for the mighty blow, partially just to try and get an extra hit at it. I guess we go this way. Okay, so that didn't work out quite as well as we'd have liked. Do we get to block here? I think we do. Yeah, we do. Let's not risk that ball going anywhere interesting. We're actually going to keep him here to keep him on the vampire. Another KO is solid. So we could pick up with Cyclops. That's easier than her, although... Okay, Siren can get round to it. So we will do this. Sorry, I'm having to really think here. Actually, if I come through, then I can step away a square as well. Okay. Yep. Sorry, I had to just think that all through there. Okay, that's perfect. Alright, yeah, I'm happy with that. And the bonus of having this guy here is that he actually stands up the thrall as well, so kind of keeps him from moving. Okay, he's going for the splits. There's a lot involved in it, but I guess why not? No dodge, still remember. Okay, he's done the hard bit now. Oh, that's a great result. Oh, that's a great result as well. Probably push him into this guy and then stand this guy up. No, pushed her away. The scary thing about getting these guys up now is if you fail the bloodlust. Okay, so by pushing her away, it does free this guy to get out. Although not if that happens. Could technically surf this guy, but I think we got to play it a little safer. Very nice. Injuries would be better seeing as he's already used his Apo, but I can't complain too much. So we have to protect this a little bit over here, but it should be good now. Just send a couple of people over. Because he's basically relying on these two vamps over here. You know what? I think I'm actually happy with that. Well, let's pop this guy here. Okay, I'm happy with that. Because that means you've got the diving tackle to worry about. I almost put him here, but I think giving away a free hit is just asking for a pair. And by putting him here, he kind of has to, if he wants to get up here, he sort of has to, I mean, he could go after this guy, I suppose, but he'd be kind of not getting the closest route. What I'd like is to stall it here on turn 7 with some people close by, so that if, okay, that's nice. I don't think he's going to reroll this turn. He's rerolled every single turn, something. So we'll just pop him here, so that these guys are kind of stuck. And yeah, hopefully we can get a couple of people kind of up in the vicinity. Okay, didn't do anything else. So, we get up to here. Get up to here. 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 Yeah. Can we reach for the blitz? Yes, we can. So we go for the blitz here. Very nice. No dice on that. And I think we'll just kind of put some guys nearby. I don't think he's going to try and wizard this. But you never know. I think you save it for... You try and score in the second half and save it for after that. Because even if you hit with a lightning bolt or a fireball, you're only incapacitating these two, and we've got 3 other people close by who can run in and pick it up on a 2+ with a reroll. So, well, isn't that just the way it goes down? Okay, no dice on it though. Now Bloodlust here. Well, he's got the reroll. Yeah, we'll dive and tackle that. He rerolled it. Okay, so not going for a 1-turner. Nice. Pass the armor though. I think seeing as we have the chance, we go for the 3 dice here. We got a reroll. If I reroll into 3 skulls here, I've only got myself to blame. Okay, we didn't. I normally wouldn't do that. Ah, it didn't pay off anyway. Alrighty. So a good first half. We did lose our guard, which is going to make getting at them in the second half awkward. Wow, he had so many KOs. And he got 4 of them back. Oh, what a dream. We dream of the days when you can get 4 KOs back. So we should have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So all the work we did is kind of undone, unsurprisingly. But that's the way it goes. Let's put you on for somebody delicate. Yeah, that's a bit sad. All the armor breaks we did instantly come back, and if the other one comes back, which will be on 3+, he'll be laughing. I think all his vampires came back, of course. Not to sound, you know, marginally. Well, I'll come back in a sec. I'm gonna let them set up. So yeah, I don't know, I kind of feel like sometimes you play a game like this and you're like, we played that first half relatively solid. You know, and we were definitely, like, we really got on top. We got him down to, I don't know, there was a lot of people KO'd, like 5 people on the field or whatnot. But we have that thing of being like, he can now look at this first, he used a reroll every single turn. Now, effectively, we just had a regular half, because he doesn't, you know, doesn't have any rerolls, but doesn't necessarily need any rerolls. He'll get all his rerolls back at the start of the next half. He'll have a full team. Doesn't matter if this guy comes back or not. All the work we did is effectively kind of just to get a regular 1-0 up. I don't know if it's just the life of being an elf, but it feels, it's so hard to like remove people permanently. We're always playing against the full team, it feels like. Well, that's one of them, which is nice. Okay. I guess the game is trying to say, hey, stop complaining. Oh, that's his leader. Okay, that's actually really big. I mean, pretty big. Because that's 1 less reroll for the second half. So the game already just was like saying, look, it's not that bad. I don't know if he was going for 1 turn as well. Probably, but if he was, yeah, he's got movement 7, so he could definitely go for it. He failed Bloodlust, so he is going to bite this guy as well, which is nice. If he got rid of his tackler, that would be great. Because we got rid of him once, but he came back. Just as done. That would have really made me happy for the second half. So it's wrestle and wrestle. No, nothing to be gained there really. Just leave him up so you can get a blitz on him. Anywho, yeah, it's one of those things, I don't know, sometimes when you're playing... I guess it's not really fair to say playing as elves, but sometimes it just feels like... Yeah, this is actually quite sensible, because then you're pushing into here if you get a push. All that work and we're back to square one is effectively what I'm saying. And he still has his wizard, he still has his bribe, doesn't have his Apo. And he's down a leader, so like the kickoff result there did kind of help us back out. Oh, Imp goes out, but that's not going to have a big impact. Not yet anyway. Oh, here's a wrestle. You never know, we might get him back. 50-50, right? So, let's see how the second half goes. See kind of how cagey he plays this, or how aggressive he plays it. I mean... We kind of knew he was going to stay KO'd, didn't we? Alright, so who has frontline duty? I guess it is up to Kimura. And then I think we're putting Blitzers on the front line. Well, no, we could actually put Cyclops. But yeah, it doesn't impact it in the sense that we still have a full team here. But the wrestle would have been nice, let's be honest. So is he going to go aggressive after this, or is he going to go not so aggressive? That's the question. Back up to 4 rerolls. Wizard in hand. It would be nice to make him use the wizard on attack. I guess he'll probably keep fouling us. He didn't... The good news was about that first half, he didn't get to foul as much as he'd have liked. Because we got his team kind of out position with itself pretty early. But I don't like the fact the tackle is back. If he lets us, we'll go after that first. Because obviously tackle hits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the people on the field. If we take that away, suddenly those 8 people have a, like, 16% better chance or whatnot of not falling over. Something like that. That's why we have 3 tackles in our team. Alright. So he's going with his regular guy on the ball for the moment, by the looks of it. Okay, never mind, he did it. So he might drop that back to him. I guess we'll see if he wants to keep it on a thrall. Obviously the thrall means that all his vampires are in action, but it does also mean that he's a lot easier to knock over. What's going on with that guy's wrestle symbol? That's very strange. I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of faded. Okay, reroll used straight away. That's good, he's down to 3 rerolls already, and he likes to use rerolls. Part of me is tempted to stand up all his thralls with blodge. So that's a possibility. It looks like he's going to come in and foul here, which is not ideal. But it also looks like he's not in a hurry to score, which is okay. Oh, I forgot he hadn't done this already. And that's where we put our blodgers on the front there. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a foul here. Probably this guy. No, this guy. And then. But we'll stand up his outer thralls, and with blodge, and we'll see what see how he kind of approaches this. So let's see if he can get up a player. No, he's gone down. No, it's a bribe. Oh, hang on. Did he not use the bribe? The bribe failed. Okay. That is... he triple won that, which is the bribe nightmare. Okay, and I think what we're going to do is this. We'll pop this guy around here. We will pop this guy. Do I want him that far back? How much blodge do we have? Yeah, we're going to stand up Chimera. I think I'm actually going to stand up Oni as well. So yeah, I will send him round onto this guy. And then we're going to try and hit here. For which we need some assists. Oh, our Mighty Blow is on this side. We can still get it though. Just in case he decides to do anything sneaky, let's pop this guy over here. Yeah, that works. No, let's go for this. And then this. Okay, no dice on that. So we will just, let's see, push this guy here. Push this guy here. And stay. Okay, not as exciting as I'd like. I guess he could fireball this if he wants to try and attrition us. Let's see if he does that, because we've put a lot of players in a big bubble here. That could be game changing. Okay, he's not going for that. Oh, I got the 3 dice there, unfortunately. Could push this guy off. Just give him an easier block here. If he so wishes. Is this going to be a... Oh, okay. I expect him to use the tackle here, but I guess he's blitzing somewhere else. Is he going to wrestle that? Or is he going to push so it frees him up? He's wrestling. Okay. The question is, how long does he want to stay here, or is he going to try and make a break for it at some point? Okay, he's not re-rolling quite so aggressively this half, which is sensible. Failed the Hypno Gaze. Now this is interesting, actually. Because there's well, there's not quite a way in. We could force a way in here. Theoretically. Well, we'd have to knock this guy over, which is tricky. Oh, this is heavily risky. He needs to knock us over here. Yeah, that wasn't a good idea. Oh, he got away with it though. Okay. Yeah, and that's why he had to do that basically, otherwise his cage integrity fails. I can't really push this guy out as of now. I think I'd just go for this guy. Let's get our sidesteppers involved in a kind of dangerous way. Tackle down, which is nice. Still active though. I think I'm going to actually bring him back down so he's still available. Going to send the witch up. Okay, I think I'm happy with this. Trying to keep enough of a barrier down here that it's not easy for him to break away. We also have our sidestep diving tackle here. Trying to be a problem for him. Okay, so that is Chimera down, which is bad. We'll see kind of how he approaches this. We've got two sidesteppers on the corner of his cage here, which is kind of the ideal. Both of them, if they get blocked and don't fall over, go into the ball, unless he, like, bungs up the hole first, which is awkward because of where they're situated. Okay, so he got the Hypno Gaze off. So what's he gonna do? Okay, it looks like he's trying to make a move. As it stands, like 2 or 3 thralls will be kind of a little far away though. Oh, Bloodlust failed. That's fine, he can still make the splits and come back. Okay, looks like he's gonna bite here. Excellent, that's somebody we don't have to remove. So I assume he's coming over this way. He's maybe gonna... It's difficult though, because he wants to get a K. Okay, he did hit us. I think we're gonna go this way. And just see what that does to his plan. Because if he was wanting to come over here by doing this, we kind of force him to stay in the middle, which we kind of like. Oh, he got us. We'll just dodge backwards. Okay. Dodging hasn't been great for him. So we could potentially block with this guy, which I kind of like the idea of. So we can block forwards if we want, which I think is the way to go. Where are we putting in a blitz? Here, I guess. Disappointing. I'm not going to give him a free hit on the witch. Nice. Let's see, we will stay. Because that gives us maximum usage of our skill. Let's see, I think I have to be happy with that. I kind of want to move this guy in around to here. But I don't want to get tackled. And I don't want to kind of free this area up too much so that he can get through too easily. Still the chance of a fireball. I probably shouldn't cluster them up quite like this. Or like this. I need to bear in mind that maybe keeping the second line one back might be sensible. Okay, so he's coming through for the tackle here, which I'm not too surprised about. Oh, he got the knockdown. We'll just go around to the side. And he got the knockdown there as well. Just drop down to here. So he's pushing out this way, perhaps? Yep. Yeah, we need to start dropping these guys back a square back, because that will like hamper the wizard in terms of making an easy way through. I wonder if he's going to foul. I dropped him here because I would rather he foul this guy than this guy. Yeah, and the problem with running the ball over here is that you've got two guys. Only one of which you can foul. Might drop back here. Yeah, I don't understand that. I guess you would dodge through to here. Oh, he's dropping it back. Okay. That makes more sense. Although we could now theoretically surf this guy. We'll see if that looks like the best idea. As of right now, honestly, it does. I think he's fouling. Okay, he's wondering about trying to protect this guy now. That would be a bad idea. Because I'd much rather surf this guy. So he's fouling here, I think. But he's going to have to bite one of these guys. Okay, he bit the guy we were going to try and surf, but that worked out better for us anyway. Okay, no foul. That's okay. I don't think we're going to try and take that hit. We're just going to stand up. And we're going to stand... Actually, I'd like to make the hit with you. Yeah, I'll follow that actually. I wasn't going to, but it makes sense to. So what we're doing now is we're going to try and layer this a bit more sensibly. But we are also going to keep some pressure on these guys. So I think I need one more person in here. I guess here. And then here, because he can run quite far anyway. Okay, so this is our attempt to try and avoid being fireballed to oblivion. So if he knocks over Griffin, then that's a good day for him. We're gonna go here because I do not want to be tackled by this guy. Plus now if he can potentially blitz here, but it's 1 dice, so... I mean, we could try and be more aggressive. There's not like a crazy huge need as of right now, though. He's kind of whittling down his own team with bloodlusts. So we will just rest here. Oh, you can't do that. You bloodlusted. Oh, did he reroll the bloodlust? No. Yeah, I think he's just realised it now. Whew. Okay, he nearly got one of his vampires thrown off the field there. We'll just drop in here. Let's see. I think here. I want to go here, but... No, he doesn't have... this guy can only get up anyway. Yeah, I should have kept him where he was. Or put him here, I should say. Need to mark you. So we've got a theoretical hit here. We could also try and surf this guy. I think that's the way to go here. I know it sounds a bit weird, but as penned in as they are, let's try and keep them off the field. So we'll pop this guy here. We'll drop this guy back one. You can go... Hang on, does this work? If I knock him off... One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7... I have to end up behind them, so I don't think that works as well as hitting them. So I think we just do this instead. Oh, he already moved. Oh dear. Okay, well then let's do this. Oh, I could do this. Oh, that's not what we want. Well, not my best turn ever. I wonder if he'll wrestle that. Nope. Okay, it worked out well for us there. Yeah, I talked myself into confusion there. I'm overall happy with our positioning despite that though. Now, he may try and switch over here, but he's not going to get super far, I don't think. Okay, so Hypnogaze there. Oh, he got the Hypnogaze there as well. So he's going to move these two guys. The problem now, of course, is that everybody's kind of stuck in place. Okay, so what's the plan here? Reroll that? Okay, what is the plan here? To come through and then hand it off to this guy? Of course, a Bloodlust would be disastrous. Okay, no Bloodlust. It's got to be a handoff and then trying to get away here. This guy can't score, but he could, I mean... He could get into a very inconvenient position. I think he's considering going here because he wants to tie this guy up. Yeah, we actually have a tough time getting to him if he succeeds this. I mean, he's got to catch it and then dodge. Well, that worked. You pretty much... it's tricky. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'd like to get it to our witch. It's going to be a bit awkward though. Okay, not really what we wanted. So we can do that. I think we have to protect the ball though here. First and foremost, protect the ball. There we go. I think I just pop him here. Yes. Okay, sorry, I had to... I really wanted to just hit all of them and get the ball, but I think this is probably about the more sensible play. I mean, it's gettable now, but like, getting it and retrieving it in the same turn is going to be nigh... Well, it's going to be tricky. Downside is he's probably going to use the wizard to hit the witch. So she's not scoring after all. So now the question is, can he get to the ball? That's easier to pick up, but further away. So yeah, he could bring this guy down, put the Hypno Gaze down, but then he's got to dodge through all these tackle zones as well. Although, in fairness, he doesn't have dodge, so... Oh, actually, it would have been nice to get Cerberus to score. Well, we should probably stop thinking about scoring until we've determined that he is not going to be able to score himself. He needs to get somebody on the ball and in scoring position here. So he not only needs to do this, but he needs to run somebody down as well. Okay, so we're good. So we're going to try and put Cerberus up here. We'll do it this way. I needed to get him out of the way so I can get Cerberus in position, which I need to do relatively early on here. Nice. If we come to here, that makes it awkward for him to try and dodge through. Alright, there we go. What a lovely turn there. Knocked them all down, got the ball up. With one turn spare, he can obviously come for it, but we've made it tricky. I'm really happy with how we used our players and where we used our players. And we leveled up Cerberus for no reason, so it's great. I mean, the reason I say it's for no reason is because it's the end of the season. Just when our elf team is getting where I want it to be. I mean, in fairness, the witch elves are still a bit behind there. Behind the, something or other. So, I mean, that was always going to be tough for him, and I feel like... I don't know for sure, but I felt like he bloodlusted pretty often. He did level up this guy there. So he did armor break. We only got 9 armor breaks in the end. I feel like we did a lot of blocks. No, about the same. So that's okay-ish. I mean, we hit with our mighty blow as much as we could. I feel like his a lot because he had a lot of. Yeah, our ones apparently did more damage. He stunned a lot, so. But then we were using Mighty Blow, which does tend to send people off a bit more. SPP wise, I mean that's a lot, all over the place. It's a good game. So yeah, how did he do with Bloodlust? Just out of curiosity. Oh, actually he did fine. It just, yeah, he did really good. I guess you just notice it when you notice it. And he actually, I think his Hypno Gazers were pretty good. I know it should be 67 in theory, but he did do some 4+ ones. His dodging was not great, but that said, a lot of his dodges were not good dodges. and some of them were with his thralls. I shouldn't go through all of this. I think overall, vampires are just a tough team to play, and we have a really good team to take them on. If he'd had some Mighty Blow and like got a bit more removal, it could have been a different story. But he had a team I liked, but that was he just didn't manage to leverage, and he needed to attack harder in the second half. He probably should have pushed straight from the kickoff. He should have started to arc down, because we do our tight formation in the center. He probably should have tried to like knock the edge off there, especially considering he caught it on one side. I think I'd have tried to like push like a line of vampires down there and like go into the corner, score, and see what happened with the wizard. But he took a more defensive approach and brought him into the middle, which I don't think necessarily he needed to do. Okay, we got a 10. Oh, he's already got movement 8. Should we give him movement 9, just for fun? I mean, yeah. This guy is a solid one turn in there. I probably would have just given him dodge if we were actually going to continue playing with the team. Not that movement 9 is bad. I mean, he has a movement of a gutter run in there. I mean, think about that. I think he's been I think throughout the matches we've had him, which is a lot of the league, he has proven that runners are okay. And what I mean by that is, you know, you can play without runners, but I feel like keeping him was just fine. He did some solid work, scored a lot for us. We used dump off a decent amount, and if nothing else, it's just nice to be able to throw it out of the way, even if you don't throw it to somebody. Yeah, I think he had a pretty solid run. And the movement is always nice. Just regular even, not the movement 9, which is silly. As it's the last game, let's have a quick look at our stats. At least that record looks a bit more respectable now we managed to eke it up to 15. If you add in the 2 games that the internet deleted, we'd be 16, 11, and 3. Which honestly isn't a whole lot to write home about. If they'd both been wins, it would make our record look a lot better. So I'm going to have a quick look through our team here. Okay, he's relatively new. Only 11 matches under his belt, but solid performer. Bloodstep doing great work. Hydra has been around for 20 matches. And yeah, definitely been useful. I think I would keep him until he broke harder, because he's not necessarily somebody that's looking to use that agility for as much, because you generally run in blitz and then run back. So I think, weirdly, that was not the worst injury for him. He only managed 1 kill, but he KO'd 9 and casualtied 11, which is great. He was a solid performer in his time. Dragon has been around since the start, right? Yeah, he has. And impressively, has only managed to level up twice. 28 matches, only 2 MVPs, that's part of it. Only 2 touchdowns. Not done a whole lot, I think it's fair to say. He just shows up and does his thing, which is fine. Griffin has 27? Did he miss? Maybe he missed one through miss next game and it counts that? I'm not sure, actually. Maybe if you don't, you're not on the squad, you don't get the match tally. Because I feel like he's been here since the beginning. He was instrumental. I mean, you could see in this game just how useful he was. 7 touchdowns scored as well. A lot of catches, a lot of MVPs. 7 casualties, 9 KOs. Beautiful. Possible contender for player of the of our tournament. Our Witch Elves are obviously super new, so there's not much to see here. Yeah, only 4 matches, and that's the older one. Oni was new. Kimura might have been around for a while. Yeah, played all 28 matches. Very little to write home about there, which is pretty on par for Dark Elf linemen. They're just there to stand there and take hits. Unicorn is newer, I think. Yep, only 13 matches, but look how little stats there are. That's how little you use your linemen. Cyclops has played everyone, he must have had a miss next. And a solid run, although he killed somebody. But look how few stats they have. Look how dependent you are on your positionals. It's an interesting thing to see from the statistics. Phoenix must have yeah, I remember him having a miss next. He at least has put some blocks in. I think because he got block early. He was probably one of the earliest ones to get it. He actually did some work and killed 3 people. What a meanie. Siren's brand new. Cerberus, I think we already looked at, but solid stuff. 7 touchdowns in 17 matches. It's not bad. And then Imp was new. A lot of our team died, so yeah, he's only had 8 matches. We suffered a lot of deaths and injuries. So let's see. How many touchdowns do we do? 42 touchdowns to 21 sustained. So 2 to 1 there, exactly. That's not bad. Average score 1, that's not surprising. So we inflicted 44 casualties. Only sustained 32. That's not bad. Sustained 4 deaths. Killed 9. So overall, it looks like we've done more damage. Which maybe is true. Didn't always feel that way, but I know we've had some games where we've done some serious physical damage. And there we have it. That is our last game. It would be technically it's kind of game 30 if you include the ones that it didn't include. And I think that was a nice gentle way to round it out against the vampires. I'm not going to mention right now what we're playing next season, but it's going to be quite a big change up. So, and we're going to try a very different sort of style and see how that plays out. So maybe I'll do like a quick intro video to the team. But it will be a very big departure from these guys. So hopefully that'll be a little bit of breath of fresh air, because I know it's been game after game of Elf. So yeah, looking forward to that. And hopefully all being well, we'll get rolling in the next couple of days and we'll see how that goes. But thank you for watching, if you've managed to watch through most of the games. And I will see you for the next season, which starts tomorrow, apparently. Yeah, we'll see you then. Bye for now.